Hey everyone, this is Chef. Welcome back to Reus2. We are going to try and force all the glitters today. It doesn't matter what the apex bioticum are, I am going to do everything that I can to get majestic earrings, majestic rings, majestic amulets, all on the same planet. This is an outstanding start. We may not have to force a whole lot at all. I'm pretty sure Sapphire and Titanite both contribute to it. Pink Diamond might as well. We'll go take a look. So we have Sapphire, Titanite, Pink Diamond. And for inventions, Sapphire works for you. Pink Diamond works for you. Titanite works. We literally, in our Apex drafts, have gotten everything we need for all the glitters. I swear I did not plan it that way, but there you go. All right, so how do we want to make this work? We have Inventor. Inventor is going to love to invent a couple things. Sky Pillar, I'm not about that. Where do we need to put these? We need a Savannah. Pink Diamond and Sapphire are both going to go in a Savannah. And then Titanite is Taiga. Inventor is not going to love having a Savannah. It's going to be difficult to get it off the ground. But I can give you Savannah Taiga. And then when we get to 3-star, I can go ahead and push to the Sapphire, and I can push to the Pink Diamond. So we'll probably give you one. We'll give you one, whatever winds up over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll figure out some way to put Titanite down in this Taiga and give it to somebody who can invent off. So you go ahead and start a city here. We have no boosters initially. All you need is 3 technology. Go ahead and give you a red stone. We can put an elephant grass here. We can put a pair of African wild dogs here. They will push the grass to 3. And then you'll get a little extra gold out of it too in case you want to start a trade route or something like that. Now, if that's enough to push you to 3 by itself, I'd be happy. It's not. I'm going to have to give you 1 animal. And I'll give you the second wild dog later on. Then, let's head over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give you a nice small forest. Second village will go here. And then third village, I don't know what we'll put over here yet. Show me my nomad. I guess with forest savanna, I could take plant. What does the sky pillar do for you? If adjacent, it's a harmony thing. We don't have great forest plants. We do have really nice forest animals. We have really nice forest animals. So how hard... Well, also Pirate Queen is just kind of a jerk. Is the other problem. We'll try botanist. I don't think this is going to be a very good botanist, but... I would much rather have botanist than Pirate Queen, because I would like people to be available to trade, and a second science leader will be okay. And then for third leader, I would really like to pick up Sage or something like that, maybe. Diplomat, somebody who does something other than science. Otherwise, we're going to have way too much competition for these. You want undergrowth biotica, science and minerals, or trees. I can give you +1 undergrowth. I could give you 2 undergrowth. Yeah, let's just make an okay herbalist. We'll just go carrot, carrot. It's not exciting, but it'll do. And then for you, I would like to draft Savannah Minerals, please. A nickel is probably pretty good. We're not going to have a lot of herbivore bioticum. That's just not what the Savannah is going to be all about. You're unlikely to be next to element and predator. You're unlikely to be next to undergrowth, but the nickel's not bad. You are going to want biodiversity. I'll just take the nickel. I just think nickel is a nice mineral. And it's going to go great on this science booster here. We can put an ochre next to you because you'll be adjacent to a mineral. And then I could give you a barley as well, which is going to push your population way up. And then you will want carrot. I don't have to do that now, I just have to do that eventually. I don't need to make your herbalist go off right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huntress is exactly what we want for this forest. Because we have 2 really good animals. And the panda specifically contributes both gold and food. Also wants to be adjacent to bamboo. So what we could do is the botanist is going to want bamboo for plants. The panda wants to be next to bamboo. So we can have the panda on the huntress's side, and we can have the bamboo on the botanist side. And then eventually I'm probably going to replace this with rainforest, if I had to guess. And then I'll put an expansion in here. I'll just do the expansion now since I can afford it. Give me one of these. Up here. You bring some animals in here. You can have a stoat because I have mantis available. So I want the stoat to go on the gold booster. Or on the animal booster. And then we're possibly just going to put down triple mantis. We could also do woolly moth on the nickel. We have a lot of options here, fortunately. You can take a rabbit. Is that going to push you to 3? I don't think so. I think you're going to need a plant as well that gives food. You want to be next to mineral. I don't love that. But I don't exactly have other food options. I could draft forest, I guess. I think we really want pangolin because it's harmony. We could take apple tree for that achievement, though. But 10 of them? I don't think I'm going to have enough forests to put down 10 apple trees. And I think if we're already going for all the glitters, it's just going to spread us too thin. So give me a pangolin. Pangolin can go here, and then this can be a blueberry. And then this can be a mineral, and that will give the pangolin its full harmony bonus. What kind of mineral should you be? You'll be adjacent to a plant, so you could do 20 gold in that spot, but you're low on tech, so maybe you should have a mossy stone instead. Get your tech up a bit and get you ready to invent things, maybe? And then you have 5 more Eon. Just go put down your second wild dog. That'll bump your elephant grass up another 10 science. And then you should be ready to go to next era. 4 unique biotica for inventor shouldn't be that bad because we're going to go carrot, but 10 tech is going to be pretty hard. Because we're spending 2 on animals that aren't great, and we're going to be spending 2 on carrots that are not great. So we can do Monument Age, Neolithic Revolution, or Age of Philosophy. Huntress wants to give a gold monument for an Eon limit increase. I would much rather have the Eon limit increase, I think. Even if I don't exactly have a plan for how to get the Huntress to 8 gold right now. You're probably going to want Construction Bioticum for that, if I remember Monument Age correctly. No, just less prosperity. Alright, that's fine. I can do that. I can do that for you, no problem. You are interested in 100 science for an herbalist, or 100 food for 4 farms. Undergrowth, undergrowth. We should be able to find a third undergrowth very easily. It could just be as simple as another okra, or I could put a blueberry over here. Oh, bamboo's undergrowth, actually. That's pretty good. And they're plants, so you'll like that. I can go bamboo for our third undergrowth, and then an ash tree, and then some other kind of plant. Go ahead and take that. Bamboo here. That's your third plant. Huntress, what are you up to? 80 food for 3 distinct animals. I think I'd rather give you the gold, though. Because you need the gold for Monument City. So take a trapper. I'll find a way to give you one more animal. It might end up being a pair of wild dogs. You stop this. And then Inventor is already getting irritated. So let's give you your pair of carrots. That'll turn your herbalist on. Okay. So you're all set. You are going to get a pair of wild dogs, and then I have to find a way to give you another construction bioticum. No, an element bioticum. That should be much easier. Do you have nickel in Savannah? You do. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This will be fine. So this is going to push you to 13 gold. You don't need anything else in this forest. This can be anything I want it to be. Take one of these, take one of these. That turns your trapper on. That's going to put you to 12 gold. It may put you to 13. It will put you to 13. And then you just need one more element bioticum. You're not interested in expanding because you haven't used up all of your tiles. None of those plants are great for you. You're not close to an invention. You are kind of close to a new trade route, though. So we'll give you a mouse agate. It'll be next to a blueberry. Then I can give you an element out here, and it will make you want to expand. That will put you to 2 element biotica within borders. You're 13 gold. And then we can go back and focus on the inventor, who needs a little extra gold to get over, or a little extra science to get over the finish line right now. So you can have a fir tree. And then you can have a stone, which will be adjacent to base science. And then I need to go guinea fowl. Guinea fowl. To activate both of those dogs. Your herbalist is done. Your herbalist is done. Your trapper's done. And your construction site is nice and large. Guinea fowl me? You also need to set up a new biome, don't you? Like, you actually didn't want this to be Savannah. That's true, you wanted it to be rainforest. Well, it's a little late to change it now. But maybe that's fine, because I can have pink diamond in one Savannah, and I can have sapphire in another one. Then we might be able to spread our invention out a little bit. So there's guinea fowl 1. Woolly moth caterpillar. I would like to go on this Where did I put the nickel that had a booster? Was it you? It was you. You get one of these. And then you get a pair of these. One, two. And then that takes you to end of era, monument era. Monument age is not done. Huntress needs 35 prosperity. Oh no. You're currently at 33. I need to buy one more Eon. And I need to give you a guinea fowl as well. I should have given you the mantises. I thought it was just 35 planet-wide prosperity. And you also lost 30 gold because I made the inventor too large. Yeah, I've done that all wrong. It should be recoverable. You're at 33. You're at 34. So I just need to overtake you and then you'll get your gold back. This will give them an extra 40 gold. Oh, that'll be more there. We should be all good. Yeah, 34. You'll go to 15 gold. That'll put you at 35. That'll get your gold back. You'll be largest. Your monument will go up to ×2. There's the extra gold from that. That should put you at 16 wealth. You are mad that you don't have very good population, but I can fix that in the next era. Alright, so 3-star monument. All of our current inspirations go to legacy, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. And then we will come up with new project ideas. Just sprint through these as fast as possible to get to era 3 and then focus on inventions. We don't want to make our science too high before we actually get there. Kill the Huntress. Probably not necessary. Huntress has food, inventor has science, botanist has gold. That's all wrong. There's no way we can get the botanist to 10 money. So we are going to have to do Damned Plague. Or I guess we could do a Calm Era, but... it's a shame because I would like the Eon limit, but I just don't think that we can 3-star it. And Calm Era just doesn't give you enough. Alright. We'll run Damned Plague. Inventor, what would you like to make? Military bioticum within borders with highest. I don't believe I can give that to you, but I'll draft Taiga just to check. I can... no, you're not going to get anywhere near 250. What does Titanite care about? Mineral in this biome? Well, that's 2 minerals. So that'll make the Titanite pretty big. I'll still take it, but I don't think it's enough to give you Weaponsmith. I could probably give you Alchemist Hut. I think these wild dogs are going to go this era. And we could replace them with an Umbrella Thorn Acacia. That Elephant Grass is going to be really underwhelming too, though. We might upgrade here and upgrade here. You have a lot of gold output, though, and a lot of food. Like, your science in Savannah is not great, which is the exact problem that I was worried about with you in Savannah in the first place. Your science output in Taiga is also currently not great. You can do some things with minerals, but it's going to push your science pretty high. I guess we'll still do it. I'm a little concerned about how high I'm going to push your science output before we get to the 3-star bioticum, but... you want to have 8 distinct plants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could get you to 8. We would need to draft either forest or savanna, though. I'll draft forest. And we need to take a plant here. Camphor is harmony. It's going to work really well with Panda and Pangolin. And all of the other harmony stuff we have already. It also gives us zinc, which I'm pretty sure we have an invention for. And it'll work okay for bonded, because we're going to have some plants in the biome from bamboo. I think we can make that work. So you want 8 distinct plants. We can get there. 20 mystery is going to give you what? 4 science, 4 food. I actually may do a mill instead. Yeah, I'm gonna do a mill instead, because it actually gives us more food overall, and it keeps your science output low. So you would go ash, second bamboo. Right, they're both gonna be you. But you'll go ash, second bamboo. You need one more population from somewhere. You're gonna have to wait on that. Ash, second bamboo, then these upgrade, because this bamboo will be done. Upgrade here. Adjacent to 3 different bioticum types. So I can do plant, mineral, animal. Would love to get a gold boosted one down there, but I don't have a great one. I could do moss agate, but I'd rather get the zinc. No, because I want to keep my science under control. Yeah, you will be moss agate. And then you want to be next to 3 different things. We do have a super booster out there. Do I have a second gem? No. Those both need to be plants. Put an ash on this for now. Put a palace cat here, and then put a second moss agate here. That puts your mill at 5. And then you can go 6. And then you can incentivize him to expand, and you can go to 8. And if you put an umbrella thorn here, you would up your science a bit, maybe push him to 35? I'm gonna have you use a booster, even though I think I could get you to do it, because I don't want the inventor to try and expand out there. Here at 6. Umbrella Thorn Acacia will go to 7. And then a third barley will go to 8. And we'll see how that does for you. Then, find the huntress one more source of food. Can't be done. Can be done. Is it time to bury these dogs? I think so. I think it's time for the dogs to go. It would be nice if you had 2-star anything to put in that savannah. But you don't. None of you care what you're next to. So you can go barley and red stone. You only need 15 food. Barley will be more than enough. Actually, you don't even need to put the red stone down. Just leave it like that. And then Inventor Town needs to get to 20 science. 20 science is going to be a reach. But here's your expansion. You want each distinct adjacent mineral up to 3. So you could go here. Do I have any good plants to put in taiga? No. Can I draft one? Sure. That's not going to do it. You're not going to be next to birds. So we skip you. Either of you could do it. A Rowan would be fine. This is going to be a rugged tundra. It is going to be a very mineral-heavy tundra. You're not really going to have a ton of critters. And then we can give Fruit Biotica some extra... Yeah, this all looks good. I think this lets us build pretty nicely towards having a rugged taiga. So Potash would go here. That's going to put you at 5 distinct Biotica with base science. You'd be adjacent to a plant out here, and I would love it if you would think about expanding out there too. Let's see if I can incentivize you to do it. I probably have to give you something in this slot. Both of you would be adjacent to animal here. But you're going to be more gold overall. And then have you thought about trading this forbidden formula at all? Alright, do you want to expand now? You do want to expand. You're interested in it. And you can only do it in one direction. I'll just have you do it with the charge. It's only 5 science. Barely costs anything. And then I guess your third mineral out here would be copper. That would push rugged to 5, and then if you put down 1 predator, that would push it to 6. None of those are gems, though. You could get rid of these carrots, actually. These carrots aren't doing anything now that you've finished your herbalist. You don't need the undergrowth. Do you have anything interesting at 2-star? Adjacent fruit or bird? Not really, but you could reconfigure a couple things. Crossbill adjacent to a tree. Doesn't contribute to rugged, though. Is a critter, though. So you could go stout crossbill on top of where these carrots are. Which would allow this Rowan to produce science, which would turn on this alchemist hut, which would push you to 20 science, which would be Damned Plague first start. Or that's a colossal science booster to put a copper on. But I still want to try and control the amount of science that you have until we get to Era 3. There's Rugged on. I cannot make use of that mineral. So instead have a crossbill. And instead have a stout. That will put you to Rugged 6. Gives you extra science out of the tree. You actually need 1 more distinct science-producing biotica. Putting copper here is just going to be way too strong. I want to put a science-producing biotica out here. I think I do need to get rid of these wild dogs. Oh, but then that's going to make the elephant grass really sad. Yeah, there's no good way to do this. Show me something in the savannah that can do science? Jackalberry kind of does it. Actually, Jackalberry does a great job of it. Because now I can upgrade these. which is going to be -2 science-producing biomes. But this Jackalberry is going to be imposing ×2 and in the shadow plus 50%. And then I can replace this with a redstone. It's still next to a plant. That puts him to 20. And it didn't require us to turn the Alchemist HUD on, so we still keep his science a little low. Oh, but now you need to get to 25? Alright, if you need to get to 25, drop the copper nuke. That's gonna turn on Alchemist HUD, and it's gonna turn on... Well, and it's gonna get you to 25, so we finish Damp Plague too. Yeah, there's an extra 200 science for you. Plus an extra 120 from you. And then we need to get to 200 total prosperity. Alright. 5 animals that have a base food yield, huh? That would be 4. You don't have a 5th one. Wait, do you? Yeah, you don't have a 5th one. But you can do an impala, which would be next to food. That would be a 5th distinct animal. Oh, wait, it doesn't have to be distinct. They just have to be 5 total animals. Alright. Come out here, give me an impala. And then probably just give me a second impala. And then get you to expand. Is that going to push you to 200? It will with boosters. Because you still have your micros that you can use. And you have some real big bioticum on micros right now. Like that copper on the science booster. That one's going to go off. 13. If adjacent to a plant. Go like this. And then go like this. And that's your expansion party. So that will put your butcher to 5. Will it push you another 4 prosperity? You'll be getting an extra 100 food. It'll probably give you +3, and then a caterpillar on copper will give you at least another science. Probably like another 2 science. Oh wait, hold on. That's gonna give you way more than I thought. It's gonna, because it's gonna give you an emblem. Alright, so that's gonna put you to 200. You still have micro to use up, though. How close can I get you to your next... You're at 8 of 10. I really should not push you to your next invention. Let's save that for the next era. I could try and push you to 15 food. Do you have any good plants in here that are making food? On a booster? Yeah, you're on a plant booster. That's not a horrible place to put a worm. Should get you 1 extra food. I don't think it's going to get you 2 extra food. And you're 3 away from your emblem. Yeah, it's going to give you 2, but it's going to be really easy to bump you to 15 next era. And then where's my last micro going? I could bump you to 15 really easily as well. Old tree biotica? You don't have a lot of those. 30, 30, 30. You're not on a booster. I don't think any of you are on food boosters. I mean, none of you give food. I actually don't know where your food is coming from. How are you at 14 pop? Did you get trade routes? I have no idea where your food is coming from. Except from the 3 barley, I guess. At any rate, if I give you 1 worm, it'll put you at 15. Actually, that's going to trigger a trade route for you, too, because you have 2 trees. You have 3 trees. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet, either. I want to save that for next era as well. I want to get you a little closer on science. Nickel with Tinker's World. Plus 40%. Maybe that's my best option. I don't think we've ever intentionally sandbagged an era just to save technology for future inventions, but maybe it's the kind of thing that'll work for us. So that should push you to 12, maybe 13. It is going to push you to 13, so we don't have much further to go for an invention next era. We are at Damned Plague 3. I don't know how far we spread it, though, because I really haven't been paying attention to trade routes. Okay, we got it to 1 extra city. We got it to every city. Alright, I don't know when that happened, but there you go. Sure. Extra drafts, a little bit of diversity prosperity. So we're going to be placing a lot of minerals. Advanced minerals gain 200 science if they're unique on the planet. Seems like mostly the kind of thing that we want to do. The only problem is that I don't think any of them are actually science rocks. I think they're all gold rocks. Which means that Economic Center might actually turn out to be better. And it's in the Inventor City, and he's going to have 2 of them. Yeah, I think we can make his skyscraper get very, very big. Also, this is going to trigger an upgrade, or an invention for him. I'm not going to have time to pause it and try to put something down. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, but like more importantly, I need you to invent some things. It doesn't matter where I put you. Crossbow wants to be next to tree. You want to be next to critter. I'm upgrading you, and we're putting Titanite here. Please stop. It's too much. Well, actually, how much tech are you going to get? You know, it may not actually be that bad. I think he's going to cap out at like 18. Please stay as a booster. A science booster? I think I can still work with that. We do need to recoup some biodiversity, though. So where can I do that from? Each distinct adjacent critter. It has a cap of 2. Double food if it's 6 patches away. It won't be. The Titanite can go close, but nothing else can. So you'd also want to upgrade out here, I guess? Are any of you lost? Lost? Lost. Titanite not lost. Skunk lost, but wants to be far away. So it's 1, 2... If we upgrade here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patches away. 6 if I put something that's lost next to it, like a skunk. Oh, honeysuckle can go close to it. Yeah, honeysuckle can be next to the city, and it technically has science output. So that's fine. And it costs 1 biodiversity, but we get 2 back. So you can go here. That puts you to 4. I think you still want to buy upgrade charges, though. Or expansion charges. So you're going to come out here. I'm going to upgrade these tiles. And that's where I'm going to plan on putting down Titanite, Nephrite, etc. Because you'll be 6 patches away out here. As will you. And you only need to be next to 2 critters. So I could put critters out here, even further away. So it would be Nephrite here. Nephrite here. Cloudberry here. Critter, critter. Upgrading? How are you doing on science? You're at 43, 8 of 15. Cloudberry here. Nephrite here. That's also an adjacent mineral for someone who cares. Oh, it's potash. Potash is fine already. And then 2 critters. You could go Rabbit Stout. Are either of these gems? Nephrite's a gem. Paliscat isn't a critter, though. Crossbill is, but it's not next to a tree. Yeah, it's just going to be Rabbit Stout. That's going to put you at, like, 10 biodiversity. You're at 9 of 15. Come put your Nephrite, or your Titanite down. Put your Stout down for the extra biodiversity. That is now going to be your best gold mineral, so it's going to give you extra stuff out of your skyscraper. Does this push you to 15? Possibly. 13? 14? It will. It's going to push you to 15. Show me what you are going to invent. Okay. Inventor is inventing something new. Could also give you a power plant, which would be quite a bit of extra gold and science, if only I could find an energy biotica. Like, could you show me a lignite or something, maybe? We'll see. Leave you for now. Come over here to the botanist. See what the botanist is working on. Medicinal bioticum? Not quite. How close is your next invention? You're at 3 of 10. The inventor has invented tea. That's not really what I wanted you to invent. So we're gonna need you to go again. Each gold and bioticum within borders with highest gold. That's going to be a sapphire, but the problem is that I want you to invent off of this titanite. I don't want you to invent off of the sapphire. Can upgrade plant? No. 25 and 25 and take element? No. 20% for each adjacent animal? No. 40% extra gold and science? Maybe. Maybe, because we want to push this gold higher to make the skyscraper better. You also get bonuses for each distinct bioticum within borders. 5 of 15. If adjacent to 2 animals. Not quite. You want to be next to distinct adjacent scavengers, though. I need scavengers in the savannah. Palladium gets really big. But I don't think I can take an apex bioticum in this savannah right now because I don't have the biodiversity. You could take soda ash. No, you really want to find a scavenger here. Reroll until you see a decent scavenger. Spotted hyena, whiteback vulture kind of do it. I think I can make that work for me. Scavenger for each adjacent mineral. So I can get you next to 1 mineral? No, your element. You should go here. And then the hyena should go here, and then I need to replace the guinea fowl with another mineral. You go here. Then you just want to be next to any adjacent mineral up to 2. And you want to be adjacent to an animal, which you will be here. Still 5 of 15. At this point, I would look at 1 draft for Taiga, and I want to see an energy. If at all possible. No. No, I would spend 1 reroll. I would spend 2 rerolls, and then I'm out. Natural gas. It's an energy. Also gets a lot of science for each patch away from the closest city. Do I have 8 biodiversity to place it? I don't. I do! I do, man. And somehow, our taiga's expanded all the way out here. So we're going to come out here, upgrade. We're going to give you natural gas, and then we are going to have a power plant. That should be enough science to push you to another 15. And even better, it's more minerals for the biome, which makes Titanite happier. A science booster. You shouldn't have. Now, the question is, do I give you a second mineral just to make the Titanite better? Or do I give you a poplar to double tag this as lost and make the natural gas better? Actually, Siberian pine is also double lost, and it's next to mineral and predator. Alright, so you're going here. And you would just find another place to put this poplar. Like on top of that fir tree. No, fir tree's already lost. You would want to replace the stone with it, but that would make potash worse. I think you might just leave this. Inventor is inventing something new. Good. Invent something with this Titanite. I want you to show me majestic amulet, maybe. Earring? I'm not sure which one it is. Steam turbine. Son of a... Produced from natural gas. Son of a... Not what you were supposed to invent. And I don't think I can push your science any higher. I would need to get you to 100 science. It's all because... I think it's all because we couldn't put that Titanite on a booster. We probably should have done these in the opposite order. He's inventing all the stuff that's on boosters first. I think we may have punted on that one a bit. You take your guaranteed 250. Let's see if I can at least get you to invent some stuff that matters. So here... These aren't medicinal, right? Yeah, no, you're good. Here, we are looking for sapphire. Each biome with at least 9. I don't think I'm going to have any biomes that hit 9. But what can you do? Not enough biodiversity. That's a pretty bad start. Here's +3. Five distinct animals in biome. You have 1, 2 distinct animals in biome. You're not going to hit 5. This Umbrella Thorn Acacia also needs to get upgraded to lock its science in, because all of these barley are going to go. Actually, maybe you could get a Cape Fox to run an Omni Booster. Adjacent to at least 2 prey. Yeah, 1, 2. You're not prey. I can't believe a guinea fowl is not prey. None of these are prey. You would have to put double Impala down, but you don't really want to duplicate. I think it's gonna be Impala, Cape Fox. That's 4 distinct animals. And then just have a guinea fowl be your 5th one. And that gives you enough biodiversity to put down a sapphire. Then we need to figure out how to get you to invent something. I need 1 more biome with at least 9 biodiversity to trigger the first level of that. Where am I going to get your science from? Oh, I'm going to get it from this biome, obviously. Because we need to put down all of our harmony stuff. Like Sky Pillar. Alright, this is going to consume a lot of upgrades. You can upgrade here. And then you're next to mineral, plant. You would just need to be next to animal. A red panda will be adjacent to tree and mineral and animal here, as will a panda. So you can go here, and then the panda can go here. No, wait, you wanted to do a sky pillar in here, didn't you? Yeah, but that's not going to work here. No, this is fine. You put the red panda here. This is okay, because you wanted the panda on this side. Red panda goes here. Sky pillar goes here, which gives you biodiversity. And probably pushes you to an invention. Yeah, he's inventing. Okay, botanist inventing something new. Both of these need to be bamboo. I don't think that they'll both be adjacent to a plant biotica, which is a little annoying. Because they're only going to see being next to each other. And then this is where our panda will go. You'll also want to be next to a rock to make that pangolin happy. But then you'll need to be an animal. Also, you're an animal booster. This is okay, actually. No, this is fine. This needs to be a bamboo. And then we can make you something else. Make you next to another bamboo. Now you can be anything. You didn't upgrade that tile. It's just a rank 1. You could give it, like, tin for a little extra. You have invented fur vest. Produced from Impala. Because Impala's on a booster. We gotta be paying more attention to boosters. It's screwing everything up for our inventions. Each set of plant, mineral, and animal. We have 1, 2, 3 mineral, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animal, 1, 2, 3, 4 plant. I need to change 1 animal into a mineral. It's going to be this stout that's going to become a zinc. I need another upgrade charge. It's still a plant booster. Don't care. You're a zinc. Are you a critter? No, you're prey. And you become an animal. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants, 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks, 1, 2, 3, 4 animals. It is a biome that is perfectly in harmony. Moves Panda to perfect balance times 4. Huntress can now serve panda steaks, which is interesting. But that'll be an extra 800 food. And then you want 1 more animal within borders. You want to be next to element and predator. You want 5 distinct animals. Durability coating. What the heck is durability coating? Produced from zinc. Okay. We may have needed that invention. I don't know. There's that. Huntress decided Frost Giant isn't welcome. Alright, drag them over here so I don't hurt your city. And then I need to push Inventor to 300. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do all the glitters here because I drastically underestimated how important booster tiles are. But at least we know that for next time, and I think we've gotten at least 3 or 4 inventions that we do need out of this game still. Alright, now destroy them. Off you go. Does that still hurt them? It doesn't. Okay, it's only when you nuke their cities that they get really upset. So let's just avoid doing that. So how am I getting you to 300 prosperity? Each completed level 3 city request each gold and bioticum within borders with highest gold. You're going to be doing it by getting your Titanite more gold. Do you have boosters for that? 40% gold can upgrade mineral. 75% gold can upgrade plant. I don't think you have any good plants that are making gold in here. You don't. Also, if you could get this biome to 9 biodiversity, or this one, Impala. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I could give you 1 more animal. Like, you go here. And then even though you're not very good, you go here. That turns Cape Fox on. It moves the biome to 8 biodiversity. I'll give you a second one. And then you just have to put down any plant that you're not currently using. So an elephant grass, maybe? That puts you to 9. That gives you another rank of Sapphire. That forest will never be higher than 6. But this taiga, we could get to be higher than 6. If we expand out one more slot. This is going to be a pretty weak planet overall. We're going to finish above 600 prosperity, but that's pretty bad. We only did make 3 villages as well. That probably didn't help our case either. Adjacent fruit or bird. Na. Tagged critter if adjacent to 2 mineral. I can do that. Yeah, upgrade here. I can give you an agate, which is going to make your titanite better. And then I can give you a snowshoe hare, which will be next to 2 mineral. Which also puts the biome to 9, which turns your sapphire on more? Yeah, and you only have 4 biomes on this planet that you can get to. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was that you just got? Was that another rank of your emblem? It was. Is that enough to push you to a new invention? Botanist is inventing something new. It's gonna put you at 12. Maybe I can get one more invention out of you. How would you do that? Your first step would be getting more... Actually. How many distinct bioticum have you not placed? Quite a few. Quite a few. These are all distinct. I don't think you can do much better than that. Within borders, actually. You need to expand. So you'll pick up 2 more unique biotica out there, which is going to give you an extra 10% on your skyscraper. Just anything that's like 1 star or 2 star. Biodiversity if adjacent to at least a flower. I don't think that happens anywhere in that biome, but I can double check. 4 distinct plant biotica in biome. I don't think that's true either, because we did double bamboo. It's 1, 2, 3... Yeah, it's 4 plants, but there's only 3 distinct plants. You don't give extra biodiversity. Tagged harmony gem if adjacent to at least 2 tree biotica. We can't make that happen. Each adjacent animal that has a base food yield. That's both of these. We could upgrade that blueberry. No, it would be next to 3. Yeah, take a hazelnut. It doesn't cause biodiversity and it's a 3-star. We actually can get this forest to 9 biodiversity. I think this will give you at least 1 more science. It'll push you to 93. Botanist is inventing luxurious rings. There's still hope. Your next invention is quite a ways away, but you did get luxurious rings from Skypillar? From Skypillar? Huh. Okay. I didn't know you could invent them from Skypillar. It's gonna push you to 93. Upgrade here. That's going to stay pangolin, because we need the animal ratio to stay. So you're pangolin again. But you are now hazelnut tree. That's gonna put it at 10. 11. Oh, because this bamboo is now next to an adjacent plant as well. Okay. Okay. So you should now be up to 5, right? 9, 10, 9, 9, and 9. Maybe it counts distinct biomes. Stark Flats, Greendale, Bear Valley, Lush Place. Oh, I do. Yeah, I only have 4 biomes. It doesn't matter. But we at least got it to turn on. So the next step in our master plan is to put a drone beetle on Titanite. Extra 0.2 of everything for each gold and bioticum within borders with highest gold. I actually think it would be better to just put a drone beetle directly on this natural gas. But I would really... Well, hang on. You're plus 40% science. That's the same. It would just be the same. Yeah. What I would really love to see is the other one. You know the other one? Well, what if you get Ladybug and then you see something better? Yeah, that's not going to do it. Alright, drone beetle here. Actually, Forest Giant, you don't have to do that. We'll just have, well, Frost Giant do it. Botanist is inventing luxurious... No, that's old. He did that already. Let's see how this does for you. That took it from 14 to 1700, I think. So that should put you to 96. It'll put you at 16 of 20. You have no more Taiga drafts remaining. But you do have unique things that you could put in Taiga. So now may be the time to start taking terraform charges and making hills. Are there any extra synergies you could pick up from somewhere? From things in the top row? Yes. You can pick up an extra bit of stuff from that Siberian pine. You'd want to make it next to 1 predator and 1 mineral. Hello? There we go. Predator wants to be at least next to a gem. You don't have any unique taiga minerals left? That's kind of unfortunate. Mineral and predator. Yeah, you'll just have to double up on a gem then. Something like that. And then come and put your palace cat down. As nice as a nightjar would be, it's just not quite right for us. Wait a minute, if you put a skunk here, you get an extra lost out of it. Which makes your natural gas further away. And you're still a predator. Which means that that didn't have to be gold, it could have been science. It only would have been 30 science, it's not a big, huge deal. How much farther is that going to push you? You're at 96, this will put you at 97. Easily. Didn't move you any further away. I'm not sure why. Pushes you to 97. So now the only recourse that we have left is increasing gold output of your Titanite with a drone beetle. And you probably want to think about using Sanctuary for that, so that you double it. And then if you're really desperate, you could drone beetle your copper. So drone beetle, titanite. This is going to give us extra gold, which is going to give us extra science through the skyscraper. Is it going to be enough to push him to 98, though? Oh, yeah. It's going to be enough to push him to 99. Then I think you want to terraform charge again. This time on copper and drone beetle copper. So he is going to get to 100. That should be more than enough. It actually was really close, but it's still enough. Okay, you're inventing something new. So far, we have, I think, only luxurious rings. Unless you snuck an invention in somewhere and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, only luxurious rings so far. So we still need one more invention after this, but we have a lot of currency to play with right now. We just need you to invent something very specific. Oh, wait, this isn't majestic rings. It was luxurious rings. I don't think that's the one we even needed. Yeah, I would need majestic rings. But he's made majestic amulets instead. Alright, I think we're rinsed then, in that case. We could keep going and place a couple more things, but we're not going to be able to hit it. We have learned a very important lesson in this game about maximizing things that are on boosters. But even still, I think that we got a couple of inventions that we had not previously had. So let's go take a look. Collection, milestones. This was not previously done. So we definitely got some inventions that we didn't have previously. Durability coating was one of them. I don't know what the other ones were. But we did get them. So we still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still 11 inventions to go. So that's what we'll probably work on in next game. We may also pick up the Ice Age DLC. I'm kind of curious to take a shot at it, and I think I have been underestimating all the glitters. So we may have to fiddle around with game rules in order to get a run that we can actually put together and get that invention out of. So if you want to be around for when that happens, make sure you give the channel a follow so that you know when new videos come out. And leave a like on the video as well so that I know that you are enjoying Reus2. If there's something else that you want to see on the channel after we're done with this, leave a note in the comments and let me know what you would like to see instead. But until then, I will see you next time. Take care.